Devi sarvabhuteshu nidrarupena sanstita namastasyai 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 namo namah. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu kshuddharupena sanstita
Namaste, 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 namo namah.
Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu chayarupena sanstita
Namaste, 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 namo namah.
Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu shaktirupena sanstita namastasyai 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 namo namah. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu trishnarupena sanstita
Namaste, 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 namo namah.
Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu.
Continuing our reading from the Devi Mahatmyam, Chapter 5. The Rishi said, "Of yore, Indra's sovereignty over the three worlds and his portion of the sacrifices were taken away by the Asuras, the demons, Shumba and Nishumba, by force of their pride and strength.
Our body
Our body
is governed
is governed
by pleasure,
by three
forces,
forces:
matter,
matter,
mind,
mind,
and soul.
and soul.
Who is called I am.
Soul is called I am.
Mind is called ego.
Mind is called ego.
Body is called matter.
Body is called matter.
Holistic.
Holistically, they work together.
You cannot have it.
You cannot separate them.
When you separate them,
When you separate them,
you have force of
you have the ghost of
personality.
Mr. Materialism.
Hard hard.
All over the world we find Holocaust,
Artificial
artificial
birth.
world,
Plastic birth.
plastic world,
Tea without food.
the tree without a root
It that
is dead.
you are all angels
You are all angels
without heaven.
without heaven.
Don't do no good.
No good.
What happened to whole heaven?
What happened to your heaven?
America has new heaven.
America has New Haven,
Therefore, we never have.
therefore they don't care.
But somebody, that's fine.
But what about the real heaven?
You feel you are in heaven.
Do you feel you are in heaven?
All harmony, yeah. All harmony.
Your happiness,
Harmony.
heavenliness,
Yeah. Yeah.
stops
By second by second way.
by the second way.
By taken away. By taken away.
By taken away.
By monetary hold.
Your heaven has been taken away by Mr. Material Force. Ghost.
Dark forces. Dark forces.
Dark forces.
Five forces are thousand. Punishment.
What
Five
forces are their servant?
Eye,
The eyes,
ears,
ears,
nose,
nose,
whole body,
the whole body
and full of matter.
are under the ghost of matter.
As we otherwise,
It should be otherwise.
you cannot shoot start behind for the heart. You
The cart before the horse.
pass the head of star.
The horse should be ahead of the cart.
Therefore, the approximately much better.
Therefore, the first demon is Mr. Buffalo.
High time by mud.
All the time lying in the mud.
But up nothing.
The mud of
Yeah, I'm ID nothing. I'm
Almighty
nothing.
dollar.
What?
Wallowing. Is that wallowing?
It's fully high tail yesterday.
This story was taken yesterday.
Now, possible people
Now, what about the ego?
and whole pink. Anyway, still feel fine. Virgo becomes master
Ego becomes the master
over whole and body.
over the soul and the body.
When you become master of our soul and body,
When ego becomes master of our soul and body,
then we become robots.
then we become robots.
And we are under hormone.
And we are under chromosomes.
We are under the chemical forces.
Under
Chemical
chemical
And-
forces
biological
and biochemical forces.
biological
Biological
forces.
forces
you cannot avoid.
you cannot avoid.
What is way out to come out?
What is the way to come out?
Every birth, baby birth, every birth,
Every drop of blood
is kind of whole health behavior.
is the sign of your whole behavior.
Hey, very sorry to untold.
Very difficult to control.
His story is now beginning.
This story is now beginning. The two, Shumba and Nishumba, themselves took over not only Indra's sovereignty and his portion of the sacrifices, but likewise the offices of the sun, the moon, Kubera, Yama, and Varuna. They themselves exercised Vayu's authority and Agni's duty.
Power's mind has equal
Our mind has three
forces.
forces.
I thought one that
Protonic,
exotic
electronic,
and exotic.
and neutronic.
That,
Sat,
that,
Raj,
tam.
Tam.
Feeling here, all time feeling,
All the time sleeping,
all time, terrorism,
or all the time
terrorism.
into terrorism.
They are two ones. Ravan and Kamala.
There were two brothers, Ravan and Kumbhakarna in the Ramayana.
So when I very big
Tamoguna is very
Padomona.
Satyaguna was very weak.
Okay.
Vibhishan, the third brother representing.
Sometimes you tie in top of car. Sometimes
sometimes
you hide
you
car.
cry
Shout.
on the behalf of God.
The time of God.
In love of God.
Money here.
Once a year.
Not here.
Oh, that is a weak brother. Once in a year.
The Devas, or gods, deprived of their lordships and sovereignties, were defeated. Deprived of their functions and expelled by these two great asuras, all the Devas thought of the invincible Devi. She had granted us the boon, whenever in calamities you think of me, that very moment I will put an end to all your worst calamities. Resolving thus, the Devas went to Himavat, Lord of the Mountains, and there extolled the Devi, who is the elusive power of Vishnu. The Devas said, "Salutation to the Devi, to the Mahadevi. Salutation always to her who is ever auspicious. Salutation to her who is the primordial cause and the sustaining power. With attention we have made obeisance to her. Salutation to her who is terrible, to her who is eternal. Salutation to Gauri, the supporter of the universe. Salutation always to her who is of the form of the moon and moonlight and happiness itself. We bow to her who is welfare. We make salutations to her who is prosperity and success. Salutation to the consort of Shiva, who is herself the good fortune as well as the misfortune of kings. Salutation always to Durga, who takes one across in difficulties, who is essence, who is the author of everything, who is knowledge of discrimination, and who is blue-black, as also smoke-like in complexion.
In Buddhism, who I call Tara.
Durga is called Tara. We prostrate before her who is at once most gentle and most terrible. We salute her again and again. Salutation to her who is the support of the world. Salutation to the Devi, who is of the form of volition.
You cannot find anything without energy.
You cannot find anything without energy.
Can you find?
Can you find?
Everything is product of
Everything is the product of
without vibration.
vibration.
Think of it.
Think of something which is not.
Even sleep.
Even sleep.
You cannot sleep without energy.
You cannot sleep without energy.
How can that? Without heartbeat, you feel heartbeat, sleep without energy.
Otherwise,
You will pause it,
you will
heartbeat, sleep without
always sleep without energy,
meditation,
without meditation,
and without meditation.
without medicine.
And many people take pills to sleep.
Many people take pills to sleep.
They have no energy.
They have no energy.
Even you cannot become hungry on anybody
Even you cannot become angry on anybody
without energy.
without energy. Salutation to her who is the support of the world. Salutation to the Devi who is of the form of volition. Salutations again and again to the Devi who in all beings is called Vishnu Maya. Salutations again and again to the Devi who abides in all beings as consciousness. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of intelligence. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of sleep. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of hunger. Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of reflection. Salutations to the Devi, the goddess, who abides in all beings in the form of power. To the Devi, who abides in all beings in the form of thirst. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of forgiveness.
You can tell modern myth, modern
In a modern way,
foreign physics,
modern physics,
modify highly gases.
modern physics as a goddess
You one with consciousness,
modern physics with consciousness
he got poor.
is called Durga.
If you add consciousness to the ultimate principle of modern physics, you have Durga. They don't have it.
Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of Genesis, species. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of modesty. Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of peace. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of faith. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of loveliness. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of good fortune. Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of activity. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of memory. Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of compassion. Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of contentment. To the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of mother. Salutations to the Devi who abides in all beings in the form of error. To the all-pervading Devi who constantly presides over the senses of all beings and governs all the elements. Salutations again and again to her who, pervading this entire world, abides in the form of consciousness. Invoked of yore by the Devas, the gods, for the sake of their desired object, and adored by the Lord of the Devas every day, may she, the Ishvari, the source of all good, accomplish for us all auspicious things and put an end to our calamities. And who is now again reverenced by us, the Devas, tormented by arrogant asuras, and who, called to mind by us obeisant with devotion, destroys this very moment all our calamities. The Rishi said, "O Prince, while the Devas were thus engaged in praises and other acts of adoration, Parvati came there to bathe in the water of the Ganges. She, the lovely browed, said to those Devas, 'Who is praised by you here?' An auspicious goddess sprung forth from her physical sheath gave the reply, This hymn is addressed to me by the assembled devas, set at naught by the Asura Shumba, and rooted in battle by Nishumba. Because that Ambika came out of Parvati's physical sheath, or kosha, she is glorified as Kaushiki in all the worlds.
You have five bodies.
You have 5 bodies:
Body of matter,
the body of matter,
body of electricity,
body of electricity,
body of mind,
body of mind,
body of quantity,
body of consciousness,
body of unconscious.
and body of cosmic
4
consciousness.
bodies are cosmic.
4 of these bodies are cosmic.
Only body of matter is
Only the body of matter is physical,
animal, animal.
individual.
I had the poor power. I had your power.
And that is your trouble. After she had issued forth, Parvati became dark and was called Kalika and stationed on Mount Himalaya.
He became Tara. Tara.
Kara?
Tara. Aiga.
Then Chanda and Munda, 2 servants of Shumba and Nishumba, saw that Ambika, Kaushiki, bearing a surpassingly charming form. They both told Shumba, "O king, a certain woman most surpassingly beautiful dwells there, shedding luster on Mount Himalaya. Such supreme beauty was never seen by anyone anywhere. Ascertain who that goddess is, and take possession of her, O Lord of the Asuras."
He had habit I friend
He had a habit like
with
Westerner.
It's coming.
A gem among women, of exquisitely beautiful limbs. Illuminating the quarters with her luster, there she is, O Lord of the Daityas. You should see her. O Lord, whatever jewels, precious stones, elephants, horses, and others there are in the 3 worlds, they are all now in your house. Airavata, gem among elephants, has been brought away from Indra, and so also this Parijata tree, and the horse Uchaishravas. Here stands in your courtyard that wonderful chariot yoked with swans, a wonderful gem of its kind. It was brought here from Brahma, to whom it originally belonged. Here is the treasure named Mahapadma, brought from the Lord of Wealth, and the ocean gave a garland named Kinjalkini, made of unfading lotus flowers. In your house stands the gold-showering umbrella of Varuna.
always all outdoors.
Always a shower of gold from that umbrella. And here is the excellent chariot that was formerly Prajapati's. By you, O Lord, Death's Shakti weapon, named Utkrantida, has been carried off. And the noose of the Ocean King is among your brother's possessions. Nishumba has every kind of gem produced in the sea. Fire also gave you 2 garments which are purified by fire. Thus, O Lord of the Asuras, all gems have been brought by you. Why then, this beautiful lady jewel is not seized by you? The Rishi said, on hearing these words of Chanda and Munda, Shumba sent the great Asura Sugriva as a messenger to the Devi. He said, "Go and tell her thus in my words, and do the thing in such a manner that she may come quickly to me in love." He went there, Sugriva, to where the Devi was standing, staying, in a very beautiful spot on the mountain, and spoke to her in fine and sweet words. The messenger said, "O Devi, Shumba, Lord of the Asuras, is the supreme sovereign of the three worlds. Sent by him as messenger, I have come here to your presence. Hearken to what has been said by him, whose command is never resisted among the Devas, and who has vanquished all the foes of the Asuras. He says, all the three worlds are mine, and the Devas are obedient to me. I enjoy all their shares in sacrifices separately. All the choicest gems in the three worlds are in my possession, and so is the gem of elephants Airavata, the vehicle of the king of the gods.
Flying elephant. Flying.
Flying elephant carried away by me. The Devas themselves offered to me with salutations that gem of horses named Uchaishravas,
Flying high.
the flying horse, which arose at the churning of the milk ocean. O beautiful lady, whatever other rare object there existed among the Devas, the Gandharvas, and the Nagas, are now with me. We look upon you, O Devi, as the jewel of womankind in the world. You who are such, come to me, since we are the enjoyers of the best objects. Take to me, or to my younger brother Nishimba of great prowess, O unsteady-eyed lady, for you are, in truth, a jewel. Wealth, great and beyond compare, you will get by marrying me. Think over this in your mind, and become my wife. The Rishi said, thus told, Durga, the adorable and auspicious, by whom this universe is supported, then became serene. And she said, you have spoken truth. Nothing false has been uttered by you in this matter. Shumba is indeed the sovereign of the three worlds, and likewise is his brother, Nishimba. But in this matter, how can that which has been promised be made false? Hear what promise I had already made out of foolishness. He who conquers me in battle removes my pride and is my match in strength in the world. He shall be my husband. So let Shumba come here then, or Nishumba, the great Asura. Vanquishing me here, let him soon take my hand in marriage. Why delay? The messenger said, O Devi, you are haughty. Talk not so before me. Which man in the three worlds will stand before Shumba and Nishumba? All the devas, the gods, verily cannot stand face to face with even the other asuras in battle. Why even mention you, O Devi, a single woman? Indra and all other devas could not stand in battle against Shumba and other demons. How will you, a woman, face them? On my word itself, you go to Shumba and Nishumba. Let it not be that you go to them with your dignity lost by being dragged by your hair. The Devi said, Yes, yes, it is. Shumba is strong, and so is Nishumba exceedingly heroic. But what can I do, since there stands my ill-conceived vow taken long ago? Go back and tell the Lord of Asuras carefully all this that I have said. Let him do whatever he considers proper. Here ends the 5th chapter, called Devi's Conversation with the Messenger, of Devi Mahatmya in Markandeya Purana during the period of Savarni, the Manu.
Here.
Chapter 6. The Rishi said, The messenger, filled with indignation on hearing the words of the Devi, returned and related them in detail to the king of the Daityas. Then
Haida means demon.
the Daitya means the demon. Shumba. Then the Asura monarch, enraged on hearing that report from his messenger, told Dhumralochana,
Yogi high.
Mr. Smoky-Eyed One, a chieftain of the Daityas, the demons. O Smoky-Eyed, Dhumralochana, hasten together with your army and fetch here by force that shrew, distressed when dragged by her hair. Or, if anyone else stands up as her savior, let him be slain, be he a god, a yaksha, or a gandharva. The Rishi said, then the Asura Dhumralochana, Smoky-Eyed One, commanded thus by Shumba, went quickly forth, accompanied by 60,000 Asuras.
He
Against the
rides
Devi,
one woman,
one
90,000.
woman on a mountain, and 60,000 soldiers with a chieftain.
For one woman on a line.
But wait, what happens? On seeing the Devi stationed on the snowy mountain, he asked her aloud, "Come to the presence of Shumba and Nishumba. If you will not go to my lord with pleasure now, here I take you by force, distressed when dragged by your hair." The Devi said, "You are sent by the Lord of the Asuras, mighty yourself, and accompanied by an army. If you thus take me by force, then what can I do to you?" The Rishi said, thus told, the Asura Dhumralochana rushed towards her, and thereupon Ambika reduced him to ashes. With a mere heave of the sound, hum,
Hum!
and smoky-eyed
You
was no
can
more.
feel his eyes. So,
Then the great army of the Asuras became enraged and showered on Ambika sharp arrows and javelins and axes.
I figure I harm anybody.
When you become angry on anybody,
I hum!
then the vehicle of the Devi, the lion, shaking its mane in anger and making the most terrific roar, fell on the army of the Asuras. Now some Asuras it slaughtered with a blow of its forepaw, others with its mouth, and other great Asuras by treading over with its hind legs. The lion with its claws tore out the hearts of some, and severed heads with a blow of the paw. And it severed arms and heads from others, and shaking its mane drank the blood from the hearts of others. In a moment, all that army was destroyed by that high-spirited and exceedingly enraged lion who bore the Devi. When Shumba, the lord of Asuras, heard that Asura Dhumralochana was slain by the Devi, and all of his army was destroyed by the lion of the Devi, he was infuriated. His lip quivered, and he commanded the two mighty Asuras, Chanda and Munda, "O Chanda, O Munda, go there with large forces and bring her here speedily, dragging her by her hair or binding her. But if you have any doubt about doing that, then let the Asuras strike her in the fight with all their weapons. When that shrew is wounded and her lion stricken down, seize that Ambika, bind and bring her quickly." And here ends the 6th chapter, called The Slaying of Dhumralochana of Devi Mahatmya in Markandeya Purana during the period of Savarni, the Manu. The Manu.
We have 14 Manu.
14 Manus.
What are they?
What are they?
5 senses,
the 5 senses,
5 organs,
5 motor organs,
mind,
mind,
ego,
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 superego,
and wisdom,
and wisdom,
artism,
or chittam,
holy 5, holy 14,
14 manus.
one of mind,
They are
random
in
of
the kingdom of the mind.
mind. You can feel.
You can feel.
You are there. You cannot whole body by 14 manus.
The whole body is governed by these 14 manus. One more major battle for the evening. Chanda and Munda. The Rishi said, then at his command, the Asuras fully armed, and with Chanda and Munda at their head, marched in 4-fold array. They saw the Devi smiling gently, seated upon the lion on the huge golden peak of that great mountain.
Body that lion.
What is that lion?
In that.
In us.
Nadam.
Nadam,
Way of sound and sight.
the energy of sound and light.
Nadam.
Nadam,
And I am the baby.
and I am is the Devi.
You cannot overcome all problem without meditating on I am.
You cannot overcome your problems without meditating on I am,
Beyond the body and mind.
beyond the body and mind.
Because body and mind are governed
Because body and mind are governed
by 14 manus,
by the 14 manus,
by destiny,
by destiny,
by zodiac sign.
by zodiac signs. On seeing her, some of the Asuras excited themselves and made an effort to capture her, and others approached her with their bows bent and swords drawn. Thereupon Ambika became terribly angry with those foes, and in her anger her countenance then became dark as ink. Out from the surface of her forehead, fierce with frown, issued suddenly Kali, of terrible countenance, armed with a sword and a noose. Bearing the strange skull-topped staff, decorated herself with a garland of skulls, clad in a tiger's skin, very appalling, owing to her emaciated flesh, with gaping mouth, fearful with her tongue lolling out. Kali, having deep-sunk reddish eyes and filling the regions of the sky with her roars, and falling upon impetuously and slaughtering the great Asuras in that army, she devoured those hosts of the foes of the Devas. Snatching the elephants with one hand, she flung them into her mouth, together with their rear men and drivers, and their warrior riders, and their bells.
Kali does not eat. Haru.
Kali does not chew and eat, she simply swallows.
Eating nothing. Eating and not eat.
Destiny
will not eat.
does not eat,
How?
swallows. Taking likewise into her mouth the cavalry with the horses and chariot with its driver, she ground them frightfully with her teeth. She seized one by the hair, another by the neck, one she crushed by the weight of her foot, and another of her body. And she caught with her mouth the weapons and the great arms shot by those asuras, and crunched them up with her teeth in her fury. She destroyed all that host of mighty and evil-natured asuras, devouring some and battering others. Some were killed with her sword, some beaten with her skull-topped staff, and other asuras met their death, being ground with the edge of her teeth. On seeing all the hosts of asuras laid low in a moment, Chanda rushed against that Kali, who was exceedingly terrible. The great asura Chanda, with very terrible showers of arrows, and Munda, with discuses hurled in thousands, covered that terrible-eyed Devi. Those numerous discuses, disappearing into her mouth, looked like numerous solar orbs disappearing into the midst of a cloud. Thereat Kali, who was roaring frightfully, whose fearful teeth were gleaming within her dreadful mouth, laughed terribly, with exceeding fury. Then the Devi, mounting on her great lion, rushed at Chanda, and seizing him by his hair, severed his head with her sword. Seeing Chanda laid low, Munda also rushed at her. She felled him also to the ground, striking him with her sword in her fury. Seeing the most valiant Chanda and Munda laid low, the remaining army there became panicky and fled in all directions. And Kali, holding the heads of Chanda and Munda in her hands, approached Chandika and said, her words mingled with very loud laughter, "Here have I brought you the heads of Chanda and Munda as two great animal offerings in this sacrifice of battle. Shumba and Nishamba you yourself shall slay." The Rishi said, thereupon, seeing those asuras Chanda and Munda brought to her, the auspicious Chandika said to Kali these playful words, because you have brought me both Chanda and Munda, you, O Devi, shall be famed in the world by the name Chamunda. Here ends the 7th chapter, called The Slaying of Chanda and Munda of Devi Mahatmya in Markandeya Purana during the period of Savarni, the Manu.
We have already two Bhagavad. We have
already two
Bhagavad. Bhagavad.
World Wars.
First and second.
First and second.
Now we are cohering.
Now we are preparing for Third World War.
Somebody has already been behaved.
Nobody will be happy by that.
But left.
Nobody will be left
I join for it.
by a nuclear war.
Find out TV, radio,
See your TV and radio, find out,
and newspaper.
newspaper.
Every place war going on.
In every place war is going on.
The Mama,
Panama,
South Korea,
South Africa,
and America,
Central America, everywhere.
India,
India, the Middle
Iran,
East,
Iran,
Iran,
Israel,
Israel,
Egypt,
Egypt,
and Thailand,
Ireland,
our you cannot find out anything without finding
you cannot find anything without pollution.
our food, vegetable,
Our food and vegetables,
milk,
milk
pulse,
are polluted.
find let them mix the mind,
When they break atoms,
whole humanity,
the whole
humanity,
humanity
heading,
is changing
thousand,
down and down,
five could be other way,
while it should be the other way.
whole very part peace,
The whole humanity should use this energy for peace
and unity,
and unity
by means of meditation.
by means of meditation.
But America, we are sleeping.
But we are sleeping.
We are avoiding, eating,
We are
eating,
reaching
and the powers of meditation.
into the mouth of Mother Kali. In consequence,
If you have any disease,
we have many diseases. As a result of pollution. Cancer is the greatest. And AIDS, the result of pollution.
Therefore, be careful.
Therefore, be careful
How to tell
how to save yourself
by your
by your by supersonic sound. What is supersonic sound?
No,
Nadam.
there is no part of it.
There is no other way.
Therefore, for peace,
Therefore, for world peace,
everybody has made it.
everybody must meditate
30 minutes,
30 minutes morning,
30 minutes,
30 minutes evening, both.
How?
How?
How? Everybody made it.
Everybody meditates.
Even Khrushchev,
Even Khrushchev
was meditating.
was meditating.
Hitler,
Hitler was meditating.
his kind of meditating not help.
But this type of meditation does not help.
When they all I him,
Meditation of I am,
beyond the body mind,
beyond the body and mind,
my mental problem,
by means of nadam,
he heated,
is the healing
pain heated,
and the healer,
and he heated,
and is needed
rapidly,
urgently,
subjected, without it.
without delay.
Without
Any question?